It's an artistic journey. I try to be a paid regular at the store. The store's not closed off to anybody. Sundays and Mondays have been there for a long time for people to come in and work out and be seen. But you know, we're looking for people with certain qualities. It's hard to describe. Has a lot to do with feeling. Has to do a lot about what kind of work you're doing. Whether you're doing original work or whether you're doing recycled work. A lot of people don't even know. They don't even know what they are. People that know what they are or are individuals in what they are, those are the people that we're looking for. So there's nothing I can tell anybody that they need to do other than have the guts to come here. Get on stage, perform. I'm not closed off to anybody. Some kid from some little town signs up on Potluck enough times he doesn't get on. He comes talks to me, I'll get him on. Get on. But what happens to you in here is up to you. What do you like? What are you doing? That's it. And I saw Mitzi showcase lots of people. And a lot of people are just a waste of time. Not really want to be comedians. They're pretending they're being right there. We're just trying to get to people who are really performers or comedians, not toying with the idea and then trying to fool me and everyone else that they're toying with the idea. Not really comedians. You know? If people turn into writers and all these other things after becoming a comedian here, then that's fine, but we're not looking for that. I'm not looking for a writer. I'm looking for performers. That's what you told me to look for, and that's what I'm looking for. So it's kind of a long way to answer a simple question, but it's not a simple question. Just say, well, come showcase and we'll see what you got. Well, I don't know, you know. A lot of people showcase several times for Mitzi. So I just like to see them work out. We'll see what happens. I'm a little more innovative. I'm picking more current things. I'm doing it for a long time. This isn't an overnight thing. The mystery will be revealed. But I've been the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain for a long time. It's just I just began to read what the qualities she's looking for so that I could understand outside of what I feel. The thing that Mitzi's pointed out to me that's a little different is I'm not afraid of attractive people. And she says the reason I'm not afraid of attractive people is because I'm attractive myself. So she says a lot of times people won't give an attractive person a chance. Comedically, she goes, I usually did. She goes, but you definitely will. She goes, but still. So that's one thing. I like to get people ready for television. But I like unusual looking people, or whatever kind of people. It's one of the things she taught me was the look is everything. And that doesn't mean it has to be anything else, but the look, whatever the look is, means a lot. Because it's what you're being entertained by while you're looking at it while it's talking to you as well. Yeah, the most important thing she's expressed to me is it's a sin to encourage mediocre talent.
Okay.
It's the biggest, most important thing of all. That's why it's not like everybody gets a chance. Oh, everybody can try, but not everyone's going to make it. And that's really about what you're talking about from your first question, how you get your name on the wall. Because you're worthy. I've seen somebody the first time when I saw Melissa Villasenor, first time in Potluck, I talked to her, brought her in, worked her out, showed her to Mitzi, put her in the belly room. First time.
That's cool.
Because I knew there was something there. She did Owen Wilson. A girl doing a guy impression, but perfectly. Melodious. So she has that ear for it. You know, the Michael Costa I worked on for a couple of years. Now he's a monster. But I worked on him on Sunday and Monday. Told him he kept coming back. Kept telling me he was Russian. Phony. He stopped Russian. He stopped being phony. And then he was good. That's the stuff I learned to do from Mitzi, is how to direct people. Just direct people into their direction. Not the direction you think is right for them according to you, but the direction that's right for them. That's why comedians can't be directed by other comedians, because they just direct them in the way that they see them. If I had pursued to be a stand-up, which is one of the things Mitzi had taught me to do, I couldn't do what I'm doing now, because I think about the people in comparison to how I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how I think. I think the way she thought, in the sense that I think about what you are and what you're going to become, how to get you to that, not to what I think you should be. Big difference. That creates individuals. I don't know, just looking for certain qualities, gotta use my feelings. A lot of things. It's scientific, can't be completely explained, it's human stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She tested me a long time. She said, I never met another human that could read people the way that you do. And then she also noticed too that I used my musicality to listen to beats and flow. I told her that, and she looked at me really strange, and I said, what is it? She goes, that's one of my secrets. What, really? She goes, yes. She goes, comedy and good rhythms has a musicality to it. It's melodious. It is. I can throw out many examples, but one of the best examples I can throw right out of perfect beats, laughing, and laughter is Kirk Fox. God. He does these sets and the audience just laugh on beats. It sounds like a laugh track. Really nice to the ears. Real nice. Soothing. Comedians bring out different sounds of the audience. It's the truth. They don't even laugh the same every time. They sound a little different all the time. That's what's interesting about it. That's the flow of this room. That's the difficulty of it. For just about a month on the phones on just Saturday and Sunday, and I increased the sales by a certain percentage. That's how much better on the phone I was than had been doing it. So all of a sudden I got a little busier because I was talking to people on the phone, just selling, not overselling. And that was my first call from Mitzi, maybe a month in, chewing. You're pretty good on the phone. I said, thank you. She goes, what's your story? So I just moved here. Working the phone right now. You a comedian? I think maybe. Well, you don't know? I said, no. Background's comedic acting, hosting on TV performance. That's cool. She hangs the phone up. But then about a week later, I came in, and she was sitting in the booth down there. It was the first time she saw me. I go, hi Mitzi, I'm Tommy. She looks me up and down. She goes, you're cute. And then I went to her house and met her, and then I drove her to doctor's appointments. But my thing with her was never it's just a respect thing. That was what my image was with her. So, and then the thing was that she was nice to me, and I did some stuff, and she talked to me a little bit. But when my birthday came around, which I'd been here for 5 months, 6 months, no longer than that, 8 months. Birthday came around. She called up. She goes, "Oh, it's your birthday, huh?" And I went, "Yeah." And she goes, "How old are you?" And I said, "I turned 40." She goes, "What?" So I turned 40. This is in 2002. And she goes, "You're 40? I thought you were a lot younger than that." I said, "I know a lot of people think that." And I go, and then I cut in and I go, "So I'm old now, huh? In Hollywood, I'm no longer useful, right?" And then she's got this funny thing with Mitzi. She always thinks she's going to say something, but she says the opposite. She goes, "That isn't what I was going to say at all. I think it's wonderful. I'm not talking to a kid." I said, "No, you're not." She goes, "Oh, that makes me feel so good." She talked to me totally different. Like an adult, like a mentor, almost right away. And then she came in maybe late 2002, early 2003 to watch a potluck, and I was sitting back there, and she just looked at me, and I go, "What?" She goes, "Oh my God, you're in charge." And I didn't even know what I put. I was just making sure everything was in its place. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Am I directing? You should be directing." She goes, "No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, great. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to watch you." And so I just was telling everyone where to go and get everything done.
Right.
And she just loved it. She said it's why the room suddenly got a flow again. It's because someone was just in charge. And not in a just in a, you know what I mean? That kind of way. So everything flows. And it's just people have to get up on stage and be good at it. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
A lot of, come on, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that do it. Why are there just a few in percentage-wise of all those people that do it that get to the level they do? Because that's what happens. That's the way, that's how hard it is. It's how freaking hard it is. It's intact right now. I mean, first of all, it's to make it through the next massive earthquake, which I don't know if it'll do, so who knows what will happen to it then. I mean, if it physically disintegrates, then that's it. They're not rebuilding another Comedy Store. The Comedy Store is Mitzi Shore's dream, not her children's dream. But they'll take care of it as long as it makes money. And we have a system of it making money now between bringer shows and other things like that. But as long as it gets the right talent, the person who has the insight for the talent, I have insight for talent, but so does Paulie. He knows the right ones to add. And he brings people to me, but he doesn't tell me that I have to with them. That's what's interesting. You know? I can't understand, man. Mitzi talks about me, or did, in real high regard.
Right.
This is Mitzi. She said that God sent me to her. So that's stuff, that's big magic. These guys don't listen to their mother. She doesn't make up stuff. She's not a mojo lady. She told them to let me work freely. It just means let me artistically create. I mean, I know how to create structure of my own job. Plus, I'm the oldest person here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm dad. Oh, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not really that nice. I can be nice, and I'm a nice guy, but people push it too far. I tell them the truth. I've had a lot of intense moments here where I'm telling people the truth about themselves, and then they're wanting to run back down the hallway. Because I'll tell them. And they can want the truth to me? Tell me. No, me. All you're going to find you dig into me is that there's more money and power behind me than you don't want to mess with me. That's all you're going to find out about me. Otherwise, you look at me like this, just look at me in my old car. And the way I look. And that's all you need to see. And then the decisions I have to make. That's the deal. Decisions have to be the right ones. Personally, who makes me laugh, John Caparula's just always been somebody I think just personally makes me laugh. Bill Burr is pretty darn good too. And then Chris D'Elia now, and just, I've been believing in D'Elia a long time. And Whitney, I think, is very funny too. The thing with Whitney is she just needed a little bit more time to develop as a comic. That's all. You know, she didn't have forever, but when she gets it on and she's connected, really, really good, really good. Stand-up comedy is an important thing. I mean, you watch it on television, you know, you have it where you work, you have it in your life. Comedy. Going into a room, just like people taking in the craft of theater or something like that, or going to watch a live concert, going into a room with other human beings and sitting there with them and watching comedy where you feel the energy flow among the humans, that's really a great experience. So what I would like people to take from everything I'm talking about people finding their craft, is to not forget to go to live comedy rooms and go through that experience, feeling what it's like to laugh, really get into a groove. Because comedians, when they get their thing going, they get you into they get you on like their wave. I always tell them that it's like getting on a little roller coaster car and pulling the roll bar back and then taking them on your ride. Once you get us connected, we go on your ride. And think about it, sitting in a room for 2 hours and laughing pretty consistently for 2 hours. I literally almost think that's therapeutically good for a human being. You know? So that's what my final thing is to people listening, is outside of looking for the right ones, seeing what makes you laugh, don't forget to go out and go laugh.